Achieving gender equality, action by action. My name is Nelly Mutti. I'm the Speaker of the National Assembly of Zambia. I've been practicing law throughout my life. Being a speaker did not present a lot of problems for me because as a lawyer, you deal with procedure, rules, and that is what happens in Parliament. As a speaker, you preside over the affairs, the proceedings of the House to ensure that everything that is done in accordance with the standing orders in terms of the decorum, the integrity and the discipline in the House. It's been exciting, challenging because as a first woman speaker, there are certain expectations from people. Some people try to underrate you, they think they will not be able to do it, and others have confidence in you. But for me, what I believed was that I had to do the work to the best of my abilities, because as the first woman speaker, I was a living example and doing it for other women, so that if I fail, they will judge all the women by my failure. But if I'm successful, my success will be able to propel other women to even higher positions. So it's been exciting. It's been 4 years now. The term is 5 years, remaining with 1 more year, and I'm hoping I can be retained because there are so many programs that I've come up with. So it's been an exciting journey. In order for us to improve or to increase the number of women participation in Parliament, we need to do much more. Of course, having learned from my association with IPU, with the UN Women, we've been able to push. Because when you come here, you are made to account. Why is your delegation only composed of women or only men? So we have learned that way that you need to have a legal framework, and with the amendment of the Constitution, we are able to bring in, the proposal in the bill is that we have proportional representation whereby we have certain seats reserved for women. In the standing orders, if the chairperson of the committee is a male, the vice should be female and vice versa. And apart from that, we also have the Committee on National Guidance and Gender Matters, which is also looking at gender issues. We have come up with an idea of building a creche, that is a care center for children during working hours, so that members of staff and also members of Parliament who have young children, and also we are not saying only women, but we are saying even men who have children who need those children to be looked after can be able to leave their children at the creche, and then somebody will be able to look after them. So there are a lot of other things, even in terms of climate change. Yesterday we were discussing the issue of how climate change is not gender neutral, and I spoke against that motion that climate change is actually not gender neutral, because it's the women and the girls that are affected mostly. So we have promoted, indirectly we are promoting gender through the planting of trees. So there are so many other areas that we are looking at that will ensure that we have more women in Parliament, more women participating in decision-making positions.